Hello there. Do you ever notice your dog's strange behavior and wonder why the hell is he doing that? So today I will explain what's the meaning behind every tactless thing that they do, so let's get started. Humping can be a sign of dominance, but it also has a sexual connotation. Take comfort in the fact that your dog is completely normal when it humps another animal, a human, or an inanimate object like a pillow or stuffed animal. Of course, this activity can be sexual, Dr. Jakubowsky noted, but often, it is merely play or even a display of aggression/dominance. She explained that the behavior is particularly frequent in poorly socialized dogs and arises as a result of too much enthusiasm or a need to assert dominance during playtime. When it comes to dogs humping items, Dr. Jakubowsky believes they do so simply because it feels nice. While there is nothing inherently wrong with this behavior, she does warn that it should be avoided. Warn that it can become a problem with older dogs, since it could lead to back pain and strain. If you feel your pet is humping objects too frequently, schedule a visit with your vet. Berries, bones and other objects. You can go ahead and blame wolves and other wild canine ancestors for all the holes in your yard filled with treats, toys and other treasured objects. In the wild, a wolf may not know when his next substantial meal is coming, so he'll bury the prey or prized food item and dig it up later when he needs to eat. Similarly, your dog may place high value on a treat or toy, and decide that he needs to hide it so he can enjoy it later. It's for the best possible reason that your dog gets the zoomies. Dogs occasionally experience a rush of energy that causes them to run laps around the home or yard. Pet parents frequently ask what causes this amusing behavior, dubbed the zoomies. The explanation, it turns out, is simple: happiness. It's a method to unleash pent-up energy, Dr. Jakubowsky told Insider, but only happy, healthy dogs get the zoomies. So, if your pet is doing the zoomies, you're on the correct track. Many dogs get the zoomies after a bath, according to Dr. Jakubowsky, because it feels so fantastic to move and shake off all that water and tension. If your dog is constantly spinning in circles or chasing its tail excessively, it may be time for a vet visit. Although it is normal for dogs to occasionally spin out of happiness and excitement, Dr. Jakubowsky warns that excessive spinning and tail chasing often has a more sinister cause. She said that frequent or constant spinning can be signs of potential health problems such as inner ear infections, brain lesions, and even seizures. She advises that if you feel your dog is circling or spinning too much, to consult with your veterinarian. A vet should be able to help you determine if the spinning is a genetic trait, a compulsion, or a sign of a more serious health problem. However, doing circles before lying down is completely normal. Prior to take naps, dogs often walk in circles and scratch at their sleeping spot. Dr. Jakubowsky said this is perfectly fine behavior and that our pets are just trying to make a comfy spot. If you catch your dog eating grass, it's probably just another instinctual behavior. There are a variety of theories on why dogs eat grass. In Dr. Jakubowsky's opinion, there is probably some ancestral basis. Our dog's ancestors probably did it as a cathartic. It helped them clear out foreign bodies and parasites due to the high fiber content of grasses. In addition to using it as a purgative, she said some dogs may just enjoy the taste. However, she urges dog owners to dissuade the behavior, because it can lead to a mat of grass in their stomach which can require surgery. It can also cause internal injury since a dog's sensitive oral mucosa and esophagus can get a grass cut, just as your finger does. What if your dog consumes feces? It turns out that it's perfectly natural, and there's even a medical term for it, coprophagy. A dog's way of saying hello, by sniffing butts, may seem silly to us, but it's an evolutionary trait for dogs. A simple butt smell can provide your dog with a wealth of information about new dogs that can help them stay safe. The closer a dog can get to a source of body chemistry, the better able they are to determine if new dogs are friends or foes. Dr. Jakubowsky explained, imagine you have 300 million olfactory receptors in your nose. They can tell whether their sniffy is male or female, happy or unhappy, scared or anxious with just a single smell. Don't panic if your dog carries his or her food from one spot to another. It's a typical occurrence. Before eating, many dogs may transfer portions of food or sometimes their full bowl from one room to another. Your dog is simply protecting his valuable resource, says Dr. Jakubowsky. The dog believes that by shifting the food from one spot to another, they are keeping it safe from potential thieves. Dr. Jakubowsky further stated that if you grin or laugh when your dog performs this behavior, you may be encouraging it, as positive reinforcement has a strong influence on dog behavior. It's most likely that your dog is dreaming if they move their feet or bark in their sleep. Most researchers agree dogs do dream, says Dr. Jakubowsky. As a result, it's safe to believe that a pet's movement and noise during sleep are the product of intense dreaming, similar to how humans can sleep, talk or walk. If your dog engages in these actions while sleeping, Dr. Jakubowsky recommends looking into their eyes, where you will generally observe the fast eye movements happening behind their closed lids. Eyes that twitch and move indicate that your pet is in a deep sleep cycle, which is indicative of the REM state of sleep. Seizures, according to Dr. Jakubowsky, might happen while you're sleeping. Seizure-like activity when sleeping is characterized by a hard, stiff body and intense shaking or seizing, which is, of course, indicative of a larger health issue. If you suspect your dog is having seizures while sleeping, make an appointment with your veterinarian. It may be adorable when your dog tilts their head, but it actually is helping them collect sounds around them. The outside of the ear flap is called the pinna and the dog can use it much like a radar dish to hear better, said Dr. Jakubowsky. This is why when your dog hears a high-pitched or new noise, they tilt their heads back and forth. But don't think your dog doesn't know that their head tilt is cute. Dr. Jakubowsky confirmed that, yes, sometimes your dog is just milking their cuteness to get something from you, be it approval, attention, affection, or treats. So that's it. Bye.